see happening is that interest rates have been moving up for the last 8 to 10 months. And over the last week, they jumped precipitously because of the federal debt and the lack of, and the potential of defaulting on loans, which cause interest rates, what they call a default ratio of treasury bills, meaning essentially that interest rates on short-term mortgages, adjustable rate mortgages, went up somewhere in the neighborhood of about from the range of 6% to 7.5% in 1 week, which is pretty historical. So we expect them to go back down now that they've negotiated the deal. But it does have an effect on interest rates generally and buying power for a customer. So a person trying to buy a house, a year ago, they probably paid somewhere in the neighborhood of 3%, are now paying 7.5%. So as you can see, it's caused a drag on the economy and also the real estate community. So one of the nice parts of the credit union, they're lower than the traditional lending institutions, but we are impacted as well. So it's been a very choppy week. The good news is we probably have a negotiated deal, God willing, if it gets done tonight, and that will help interest rates go back down.
That is great news. Thank you for sharing, Richard. And you are, like you mentioned, you actually are available for people who want to reach out to you for lending throughout the United States. And do I have to be a teacher to apply for a loan for Teachers Federal Credit Union?
No, we're licensed in every state, and I personally work. I've been ranked the top 200 loan officers in the United States. Scott. So I have a lot of experience. But no, you don't have to be a teacher. You could be anybody. You could be a teacher. You don't have to be a teacher. You could be any type of employee and take advantage of our low interest rates. If you like, on the screen there, you see my email address. I'd be glad to help you. There's no cost for pre-approvals. And we have something that we think is very good called Rate Watch, but we can give you a weekly update on interest rates. So just so you keep informed on what's going on in the marketplace. There's no obligation to do so, but the thing I like to mention to people is if they're in the market of thinking of buying a house, it's really important to get educated about the process and what determines how interest rates are calculated, how your credit score impacts interest rates. There are a host of things you have to know about, so it's really important to get educated before you start buying a home in the beginning of the journey of home ownership.
Absolutely. And you guys, lenders, do an amazing job helping clients on that. Thank you so much, yes, Richard. And
you're welcome.
For your information, and from everyone who is watching us, where can we find you? What is your email? Can you please tell us?
Oh, yes. So I believe it's on the screen. It's really simple. Richard at teachers.org. Richard K at teachers.org. And you can also call me at 631-338-1394. 631-338-1394. Glad to help you out. And I also have a link as well.
Beautiful. You can please send me that link so I can put that on this information, and that will help everybody who's trying to look for a loan. Just as you know, everybody who is listening to us, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. And Richard can help you out. If you're interested in getting a loan, he can be there for you. Reach out by email or by phone number. It's available for you. Thank you so much, Richard. It was great having you. And remember, you can also, and remember, my friends, you can also find Richard throughout my website on mardeli.padillachavarry. He is our preferred lenders nationwide. Feel free to reach out to him, and he is available, and he will be sending you also information that you require, that you need. So you can always be updated and on top of the news. Thank you so much, Richard. It was great having you. Have a great weekend.
All right, you too. Thank you. Bye now.
Thank you. Bye.